the LB squad, or certainly the structure of their batting lineup, I expect in this game. That one's driven nicely down the ground. It might actually roll for 4. Great shot, straight as an arrow. Bingo, someone's going to shout out soon. And we've got the full house now. That's been smashed straight over the long on boundary. What a way to finish. Well, that one's been swung, or attempted to swing over the leg side. It's gotten very high off the bat. Juggled once, twice, 3 times the lady. That's an outstanding catch in the end, and the first wicket down. 24 on the board.
With Khalil facing up.
Nice shot out to the leg side, drifts onto the pads. I think Khalil, too good a cricketer to be giving that sort of easy strike.
But can't you just delete someone else's selection and put yours over the top?
Fortunately, in the matters of team spirit, as that one's swung away to the leg side. It's unfortunately despite the best efforts. Well, that's not a poor choice at all. He's drop kicked it over long on. Stunning shot. Took no notice of Vinny Sandhu's advice. Ball just hung up in the air for an eternity. That one's hung up in the air long enough to hit another boundary. That one's on off stump, but Zia has made space for him, taking a step away to the offsides. The ball with a bit of flight. Well, Tamar had the chance to make himself a hero with the full-blooded dive. Tried to take it on the half volley. Oh, big swing across the line. He's absolutely lamped that over the mid-wicket boundary. Just made up his mind. He was going to go big and go hard. Zia ready to launch. He's gone. He's gone again. Consecutive maximos. This one smashed into the broadcast infrastructure. Paralath comes in. Oh, super shot. Goes for the reverse Malachi. He's been listening to Corey Rutgers.
Partnership with 48 already.
Not a bad way to bring up the 50 partnership. Squeezing a boundary over the cover area. The one wide of off stump. Cracked with some power, and in fact so much power that it's blasted through the hands.
Maybe.
Yeah. I suspect at Wimbledon that's on the line.
Yeah, it has to be. And not just that, even if the ball's not touching the line, the hand, when it pulls it back, is certainly touching the line.
It's
to get out the
such
checkbook,
a beautiful part of the world. And this one is coming almost for the commentary box. Oh, swung that over the leg side. Probably didn't get 100% of it, but good enough to take it for a maximo.
Scratch the ticket and see if I win anything.
Well, Ashwin Albert, he's drawn what you wouldn't call a false shot, but as close to it from Zia this innings, but it's still been launched for a maximo. Heaves it over the leg side. The maximo instinct tuned in. Well, Albert, he's getting Zia in fully tuned in mode now. He's just lofted him for consecutive maximos. Decent length ball. He's hit it high. Chance coming in. Runs in hard. Oh, he's fielded so well so far, Manoj Tamar, but unfortunately just never got himself balanced and stable underneath that catch.
What a shot. Nice pull the over.
Oh, that's been smashed. Drifts down the leg side. Khalil just gets enough bat on it to pull it wide of the fielder who is coming around there from backward square. Rolls away for a boundary. Party top of his mark. Flighted, beats him. Great bit of left arm orthodox, and that's an excellent dismissal against a quality batter. Kumparti's been flighting the ball continuously. Draws Khalil out of his crease, beats him, and safely taken by the keeper.
It's a free hit for Khalil.
Does flight it, drilled straight back at him. He sensibly gets out of the way. That's a 4 to get Khalil rolling. Wouldn't be surprised to see Khalil charge this next ball. Takes a couple of steps out. He's bowled. Well, what a 369-degree turnaround from his last couple of deliveries. Kumparti manages to get both Khalils back in the pavilion with some excellent left-arm orthodox bowling. Well, he's hit him in front. The umpire's finger goes up. The left-arm orthodox continues to make its way through this Elby Zelmi batting lineup, and was about to say a nice piece of bowling. That one's grubbered along the ground at shin height, so not a huge amount the batter could do, but good line, good length anyway, and pretty easy decision. One's a little bit more air. Afzal's managed to use his feet, get to the pitch of it. Sensible batting too. Floats onto his leg stump. That's heaved away. Good batting from Zia. Noticed the change of direction early. Got his back foot outside off stump and has swung it around for a maximum. Steps away to the offside again. Successfully launches. This one's been struck off the middle of the bat. Takes him along to 96 to end the over. Charges inside edge. That might fly away. What a glamorous way to bring up the 3 figures. Probably the only shot that hasn't hit the middle of the bat for him in the entire innings. But this young man, Ismail Zia, what a stunning display of power hitting.
Memorable moment. Last ball coming up.
Well, it doesn't go quite as funky as Mr. Maximo was requesting. That's drilled out to cover, and the end of actually an excellent over to conclude proceedings. Paralath, he can be proud of his job. He has just gone for 20. That ball from Rashid, just a little bit more on middle stump, and Mater's used the pace of the ball, stepped inside it. Full of ball, Arcee tries to go big, only succeeds in popping it up, but he's been led off, slipped through his fingers. Short ball, leg side, Arcee too easy for him. And he does exactly that, gives himself a little bit of room out to the leg side. Good ball. Little bit fuller than they've faced in the last couple of overs. Right on off-stump line. Arcee tries to swing it across to the deep mid-wicket boundary, but complete air swing, and his off-stump is smashed to the ground. Nice piece of bowling from Dawood.
No, here's Azam Khalil to bowl over number 5.
A little bit of flight from Khalil, and that he has launched after struggling to get off the mark. Oh, Mater, he's finally decided to unleash, hit it very high, and unfortunately for the fielding unit, it's a shortish boundary in the leg side. They had to try to keep their balance inside the boundary line, just floated out of their grasps, and it goes for Maximo.
Oh, it just gets over for 6. Because when he's watching the ball, he doesn't quite know where he is. This is going to go quickly to the boundary, though. That's 4 more. Find that one in the bushes.
Oh, outside edge, straight through to the keeper. Zia's finally gloved one cleanly. Continues his very happy day out. Fantasy points being racked up for the wicket keeper from Albi Zalmi, but it's actually a good comeback from Dawood.
Especially after that first game today. No complaints there.
Whoa, no complaints from the bowler. Java Dawood Yorks, the big Mater, who'd been standing there proudly since the opening ball. Excellent bit of bowling. He's got a sneaky Yorker. Oh, big swing across the line from Vaja, but Dawood picks up yet another wicket. 4 for 8. Outstanding figures. That's struck nicely, but has managed to find the safe hands of Azam Khalil. I think when Tomar first struck that ball, he was pocketing it as a 6, but unfortunately he's on his way back to the pavilion. Nice catch.
That's a very good catch. Azam Khalil, he's taken some very good ones under pressure in ECN.
Well, that one was in the slot, not where we expected it to go, but Albert's managed to take it to the boundary.
Getting teams on the hop a little bit.
Pretty good draw for them, actually, as Azam Khalil scoots around the boundary. We'll have a check to see whether or not there was any foot contact. Plenty happening on this ball. Throw came in. The bails are off.
I've got this as okay. Oh, bad news. Otherwise.
Well, that is a beautiful strike, and Yadlapali launches that into orbit. Poor old. Looked like that one went the other way from Nawaz. fair bit of interest from the wicket keeper.
Yeah.
See, just trying to add to his.
Oh, he's
so,
gone. Oh,
feet
he's
in
gone.
the air.
Yeah, look at that. He's brilliant work.
Sort of trumpeted up as a way to get over some niggling injuries. As big appeal there. And the umpire's finger goes up. Well, he's sold by the appeal, and Nawaz has somehow extracted a second wicket from this over.
Well, give us a look at this one straight on. He's always blown his glove off with the high five as well. All right, I'll give you my 2 cents. What's that, plum? Maybe it could be one of those ones that you don't feel is that out, but if you did a DRS on that, there's every chance it's hitting in line and hitting. And they shut up shop for a couple of overs.
Oh, launches that next one. Nawaz does exceptionally well. I think we'll have to check that on replay.
Is he touching the ball? Yeah. I know. Yeah, I think that's going to be 4. There's definitely a bit of that that's hit the line. 12 off 7 now.
Well, speaking of exciting, running attempt at a catch, and Carter's taken it. The man's having a good day here, Mashal, for Albi Zelmi. Yadlapali tries to launch that one over the mid-wicket boundary, and Azam Khalil gets a wicket. Let's come into the final ball of the game. For one on a leg stump, and it's just drilled across. His arms go up in celebration. Mashal finishes off with a lovely throwback to the keeper. And that is all she wrote here at Muster Cricket Club, Stockholm. 104 for 8 in pursuit of a hefty total of 154. So ultimately they go down in their first game.